Welcome everybody. This is Evelyn. I have two twin flame reads for you today. I'm going to do the second one first because there was a special message that came through today in the read that it is Jesus' birthday today. So I'm going to do the the second read first, and then the second read second. They're both for today. I did the other one late yesterday, and the other one was done today. They're both done for the 7th today, but this read done today was very special. So I'm going to go ahead and do that one first. So for everybody watching, let's go ahead and take a deep breath. Sending lots of love and blessings your way. It is January 7th, 2021 today, the 7 of the Chariot, and the 13 the day adds up to is the Death or Transition card. It was very interesting today. I cut the SIRIAN STARSEED deck, which is the main deck for the read, right in front of you. The main deck was cut at 9:59. 9 is the Hermit, 59 is the Five of Swords, that conflict energy, that war within. And this is a 7-deck read for those of you not familiar. So if something doesn't resonate with you, don't force it to fit. There's a lot of energy on the table. It's for the masculine and the feminine twin flames. And if you'd like something more personal, all my information is below and on my website, twinflames3344.com, if you'd like a read. I also have a CD out there called Ashes, Twin Towers to Twin Flames by Evelyn Stainthorpe, if you want to check it out. After the first deck was cut, at 10:07, which is then the Wheel of Fortune and the Chariot, in the Tarot of Sexual Magic, the Three of Pentacles and the Sun, the Three of Pentacles in the Tarot of Sexual Magic is like a big love energy. And then the Sun came out, which is like happy lovers. And they fell out together, which I might post for this video, so you might see that already. But they fell out as I was shuffling at 10:07. And today is 1:07. And then at 10:19, which is the Wheel of Fortune and the Sun, orbs came up, as well as Phi, like orbs came up but a line through the middle of the O, which is the Phi energy, the expansion and contraction of RBS or orbs. So orbs is a turn for the better, and the Sun. And then it was coming up as orbs. So orbs means, obviously, it's that circle, you know, the rotation around the Sun, the planet's rotation around. All of those cycles are orbs. But it's also the orphan and the blind man. It also means the fungal disease of wheat or other cereals. A blank window, right? So something where you can write your own script, and that's the song is coming up now. What's that song called? The story written? Is that written? Yeah, that's the song that's coming up. And it also means to encircle, or I was getting to come around. It's also the all-seeing eye. So you are orbs, and then the Phi orbs, which is the expansion and contraction, and then RBS comes up as running backs, or in other words, people who run back. It also comes up RBS as the Royal Bank of Scotland, but any which way. At 10:20 to 21 then, the whole bottom row was like all masculine energies. It's the King of Swords reversed, and then the King of Cups upright, and then in between them is the Eight of Pentacles, which is a man working. It's like a hermit energy working. And then there's the Queen of Pentacles reversed, and then the Chariot reversed, and then the Hermit reversed, and then the Queen of Pentacles reversed again in this bottom row. So it's very much like the masculine, feminine, or the energies that need to be turned upright. So I finished the read at 10:28. I finished clarifying. 10 is the Wheel of Fortune, 28 is the Twin Flames, which is actually the last large card that I used was the Two of Wands, which is literally twin flames in this deck, the SIRIAN STARSEED deck. And the major arcana in this read were Lovers, Tower, Alchemy, which is like the Temperance card, Chariot, and Justice, Divine Justice. Before the read, Ascension came up, which is like the World, and after the read, Luna came up, or the Moon. There were 3 swords, 2 pentacles, 1 cup, and the King of Swords, King of Cups, and Queen of Pentacles were the only court cards in the read. The Knight of Pentacles came up after the read. And then we had double threes was the most significant number in the read, but we also had triple tens and double fives. Triple tens is that really high vibration, right? 33 is the Christ vibration, which I already said to you that it'll come up in the assessment of the code line today, that I was getting confirmation that today was his birthday. And I was thinking, obviously Christmas, everyone celebrates as his birthday, but I remember January 6th being the controversy date of his birth. But today I was getting, it was his birthday, so I actually looked it up, and I'll tell you about that when I get to that point. But the 33 is the Christ vibration as well as the 7 of Wands. The 55 is the Excalibur, the Ace of Swords, the truth, the whole truth and nothing but the truth, so help me God, right? And then the only main numbers that came up in the read, in the main part of the read, were 33 and 34. And that's interesting too, because there's that debate about Jesus' age when he died. Was he 33 or 34? The code line was all about completion and compassion, and it was broken down to come and pletion and come and then passion. And obviously come can have different meanings, communication or come. And then pletion. And I didn't look that up, but I'm getting pleat now and ion, because ion is connection and pleat is a fold, right? And then the passion is obvious. But that's also ION, right? ION is connection. So the folding connection and then the passing connection. Oh, that's so funny because we're just talking about running back, and I also the defensive end in the read. So there's something about football coming up here for sure. The code line was all about the number 3, which is the Empress also, as well as Gaia, as well as the Trinity. All of that energy here. And the number 321, jump, also came up here. And that came up as a time as well in the read. 1, 2, 3, I think came up. Completion and compassion regarding that. The code line, here we go, because there's a couple different interpretations here. The first one was the twin flames, Easter egg support, as the queen or wise one, or clearing the high road, 309, which 309 comes up here as well, but also the 3, which is the Empress, 0, and the 9, which is the Hermit. And the co-creation, back to back, or the divine two spine, Lu and love, right? That's like 2 L's back to back, which is how this came up, like 2 J's back to back, like 2 twins sitting back to back, aligning their energies, but also coming up as Lu and love, which means the dark and the light, to the nth degree. So a lot of different interesting acronyms were coming up here that were actual words, or going through my usual process of finding out what the word is by adding and subtracting. So the second translation here was to be made fragrant with a floral scent. The heel that crushed the violet, to be made fragrant with that. To be healed without jack, fruit, or defense padding. The chakra system of Christ, God, supports leftover fruit, the ointment, the grease, fat, lard, the yogurt, the schmaltz. The extra, the fallen from the tree, that left for dead, alchemizing the dead rising, the phoenix, the clearing, the wise one, takes the high road even when they're tossed away. 309, again the high road, the Empress and the Hermit, with divine space between them and spirits connecting with me, co-creating, or Empress of Christ-like, the divine jewels, pi through July to the nth degree, which is coming up as around Easter to July 4th, the United States' birthday, 314 to 74. Birthdays, divine rebirth, baptism, blessed by Jesus and Mary Magdalene, where the salt water merges with the fresh water at the Y in the river, turning around to join forces. Allow both paths to merge into one at 11:30, and Spirit's connecting with me. So you see the commonality here. We were talking about back to back, and now we're talking about turning around on the Y on the road. which is turning back to back, is turning around, in order to go the other way, to merge as opposed to separate, to go separate ways. So then it was coming up to toggle up for sight, spectacle, to see. When cowardly and not brave and feeling like you're going to die, or literally dying, the pig is fattened up for meat production, or fat person, the ruler or king who failed up on a pedestal, they just didn't have it, or they weren't greasy enough, they didn't brown nose, or without a contract or oath, duck, duck, goose, or one who stutters or repeats themselves. 3, or the Empress of Christ, like the divine Jew to the nth degree, or divine July 4th to the nth degree, happy birthday and fireworks. The twin flames Easter, tapering up for non-disciplinary hearing. The fodder, instead of the father, that's so funny, I just realized that now. The fodder left over for the pigs. One put on a pedestal who failed. They were called it and didn't have a choice in the matter. Refused to play their game, wouldn't brown nose, wouldn't grease their wheel, wouldn't sign a contract. Duck, duck, goose, who lay the golden egg, co-creation of divine Jew to the nth degree, Jesus, Einstein, and US of A, brought others together in their name. Happy birthday, Jesus was coming up here. And that's when I then was getting confirmation that today was Jesus' birthday. So I looked online, and the first header that came up was January 7th, 7 before Christ. So I was guided to look up Einstein, and of course the USA's birthday is July 4, 76. And then Einstein's birthday, 3/14, was actually 1879. And then Jesus' birthday, 1/7. So the first one that came up said most likely, obviously there's a lot of controversy around this, but they said it was most likely January 7th, and I'd never heard that before. And that was the first thing that came up when I looked, so I know that was absolute confirmation. Then I looked more into that site that said January 7th, and they were talking about January 7/7 being the date of birth and 3/18/29 being Passover and the death. And making him 36 years old when he passed. But I am getting January 7th as correct. He was baptized at 30. I went into, that was new-birth.net that said that. And then I went into another site that came up on the top of my list, 1peter5.com. And I know I've read that one before because it talked about, they go through all their process at how they come to those conclusions. He was baptized at 30. And they wrote age 30 in 30 AD. So saying that he couldn't have died before 30 because he was 30 in AD, but that was according to what they're writing here. And remember, when you're talking about going from before death to after death, there is no 0 year. So you're going from one before Christ to one after death. So they literally go one to the next. So this site was saying that he would have died April 3rd, 33 at 3 p.m. And saying he was born 225 in 2 BC. Anyway, there's lots of controversy around that, but then I wasn't feeling either one of them being right. And then I was getting January 7th, 4 before Christ, and I was getting confirmation right at that moment, and it was 12:21 on the clock. So that was confirmation for me, January 7th, 4 before Christ. Anyway, so I started the read with the King of Swords reversed here. The King of Swords reversed right here, and the clarifier's on top. And beneath that was, from the bottom up, is Ascension, the 10 of Cups, the 5 of Pentacles, the 5 of Swords, and the 8 of Cups all upright. The King of Swords reversed in negative self-talk after ascending, completing the cycle, happy ending, emotionally fulfilled, yet out in the cold, at war within, walking away from all he's built, all that has been. The World, or Pisces, ending a cycle. As we've left Pisces, we're in Aquarius now. The World, or Pisces, ending a cycle, with those out in the cold growing and stretching and walking away from the King of Swords reversed, the one who lied, or verbal abuser, or air sign reversed, in heated exchange with the devil, temptation waving, the King of Swords reversed, holding back their true feelings, with delays, arguing with Capricorn, or with themselves. The Queen of Swords upright, talking about frustration, the inability to be aroused or excited or inspired, unable to understand, conceive, or carrying the burden, the atlas, the weight, or the world, keeping their face buried. And it looks like I wrote burned, but I wrote buried. Keeping their face buried or burned, somebody might have gotten burned, buried in work so they don't have to face their failures. After a deal with the devil or Capricorn temptation or self, 8 strikes in a flurry, 1 unhappy camper, those trying to take your burdens from you, the more they try to help, the more you take on, doing it yourself, but doing it to self. The Queen of Swords speaking the truth. The King of Swords reversed, refusing to hear. That would make him wrong, right? It's that Fonzie energy and pride at 12:53, which is the Hangman, and 53 is the Knight of Swords. And I was just getting to, that thing about guys always refusing to ask directions because of their pride. Walking away from the stars and the moon, awakening to guilt and shame, moving backwards, destabilized, and there's confirmation about moving backwards again. Moving backwards, destabilized, visitation, sovereign, and the Knight of Swords sharing, being charitable, settling out, overworking, or not working out. Worship, savior and victim, as the Knight of Swords, messenger of truth, rushes in with a message about what's not working. Slaves and slave drivers in the cotton fields, all or none, which is worse, the savior or the perpetrator? Worship or accepting punishment, depending on another's kindness, acceptance, and confirmation to deem your worthiness, or not walking away from your abuser. Blockhead or scarecrow, and the monk key in the middle at 1:04, which is another confirmation. I was getting connection, and a helicopter was going by overhead at that moment. Herod, Pilate, and Jesus here. Ending the nightmare, suffering and silence, the High Priestess reversed, secret passion, or the secrets out, rumors, spying, lying, immature messages, and bad news, with the Queen of Pentacles reversed, and Pisces upright and reversed, and Capricorn upright and reversed, both here in a major way, all-encompassing, because both signs are being left behind now, right? We're leaving behind the era of Pisces, and we're leaving behind Capricorn as well. Not only the sign this year, it's 414 on the clock right now. There's 4 again, and 4 of the Temperance card are the angels and the higher love. So the era of Pisces being left behind, but also Capricorn. We're in Sun Capricorn right now, but also we've left behind Saturn and Jupiter in Capricorn. So both signs being left behind. Little Red Boots and Viking Priestess, and the Queen of the Messes. A hook in the third eye, actually in tail as well. An ice pick captured by the melting ice itself. Strikes 3, 6, and 9, you're out. So are they really ever, if you keep going back? Let your friends help you. And trust also comes up here. A rescue by the Knight of Wands, and failure to launch by the Page of Wands reversed. The Queen of Pentacles reversed between them in a twist of fate, or 3 different ladies between the Queen of Pentacles reversed and the Hermit. Sagittarius upright, Libra reversed, and Virgo reversed, all here. Top and bottom. And the monk key is the middle after missing their flame, and all the women around him pissed off or hurt, depressed or fallen no longer. No more begging forgiveness from the Queen of Pentacles reversed, or promising to suck her toes perhaps, or kiss her toes, even if they're ugly, or no more kissing their feet. No more putting superficial beauty above all others, up on a pedestal here. No one is happy here, all are in transition. Self-love is 61, and beneath that, financial discipline, which is 48, walking away and within. The magician is reversed, insecure, manipulative, and without tools. The cycle of the world, complete, opening heart to surrender. And the Ten of Pentacles, family, business, community, or legacy, is dysfunctional, in loss, or dealing with a payout at 119, which is the magician and the sun. And options, synchronicities, confusion, or the Six of Cups, kids, soulmates, or twins, destabilized and moving, visiting, visitation, ending a marriage, or a big party, or the party's just over with justice prevailing at 121, the magician and the world. 1 to the end. Pisces upright and Libra upright here. Ring around the rosy, pocket full of posies. Ashes, ashes, we all fall down. The cat's spying, and that's so weird too. I woke up last night at 3:07 with a cat meowing. So the cat's meow, cat got your tongue, and flowers for Algernon came up. But I also forgot to tell you yesterday morning I woke up with, was so strange from Jesus Christ Superstar, the song that was coming up. Why should I die? Would I be more noticed than I ever was before? Would the things I've said and done matter anymore? I want to know, my Lord, I want to know. So that song was coming up literally as I woke up yesterday morning, and I forgot to tell you. So at 1, 2, 3, jump, that's where this moment is. Justice and the house coming down, and that can be political. For the trees to come up, no more bunnies killed in vain. The movie Frogs, where animals join together to get back at their abusers. Blind justice here. Justice of the King of Swords reversed, or Libra King of Swords reversed, and what's not working with the Queen of Pentacles reversed, with Virgo moon or rising, and self-love, 61, taking a risk. Needing to take a risk, but insecure or without the tools needed. Magician and Judgment rule the day that are in front of you behind the love sign, but they are both reversed within the read. The Magician manifests an announcement, a judgment, a wake-up call here, calling all angels. Rock the Casbah came up here from the Clash. So the reason why it was called Rock the Casbah is because one of the one who wrote the lyrics said somebody had told them earlier in the day when he was writing that the people get lashed for owning a disco album in Iran. So it was about defying the ruler, right? The ruler just doesn't have it, that needs to be taken down, which was coming up earlier in the read. The Casbah is the walled areas in many North African towns, especially Algiers, which is very interesting because my daughter just called me because she found a roommate because she's moving, and I believe she said she was from Algeria, which is very interesting. So, and then should I stay or should I go came up as the magician wakes the dead, or are they, if they're reversed and insecure, with the help of Michael Jackson, Richard Simmons, and Peter Gabriel, Jesus and Archangel Michael and Gabriel, a plus sign and DNA strand, American Bandstand, and Rockin' to the Oldies. In the recent past is the Three of Swords upright, the separation and or divorce, with Justice and the King of Swords reversed. The blind men and the orphans, all-seeing eye. The Knight of Cups reversed is jealous of options, synchronicities, heaven in their all-seeing eye. Clearly the King of Cups is reaping rewards of a higher love. Patient angel, off the beaten path, one step at a time, defensive end, guarded, bodyguard, or body double, at war with self. The Page of Cups reversed, free to go, to the Page of Pentacles reversed if they want, and the Queen of Pentacles reversed receives the whole truth about the past then. Sagittarius upright and Aries upright here, with water and earth as well. The foundation here at the root of the matter is the King of Cups upright, out in the cold, dumping, purging, overwhelmed or dumped, or peeing outside with the Page of Wands reversed, frustrated, dumped, or uninspired, Or the King of Cups is overwhelmed by the Page of Wands reversed, because that could be a child having a temper tantrum, choosing a new path, withholding from Leo reversed, or refusing to pay for pets and or the Page of Wands reversed, or this could be a Leo child or a Leo pet, or just someone with Leo in their chart. The center energy is the Lovers reversed, the breakup, the separation, the lack of affection, the King of Swords reversed and the King of Cups upright, perhaps Gemini reversed and Scorpio reversed here. Walking away, no longer waiting, the King of Swords reversed defenseless to the energy or attacks, or without an excuse with the Page of Wands reversed, frustrations, tantrums, or the King of Swords reversed no longer willing to put up with the Page of Wands reversed attacking them. So again, this could be their partner's pet or their kid's pet maybe attacking them, or could be a pet, like I said. The challenge being the Three of Pentacles upright, the Atlas, the weight, the burden, and finding peace at work, coming clean, cleaning up the act or space, holding on, saving, grounding, and being practical and or moderate here, the challenge. Death becomes her. Dark night, end, death, transition, with Sovereign upright, or Scorpio with Sovereign here. The Page of Pentacles student or opportunity or invitation to study what's not working or take a look at, break it down to make it easier to understand. Gemini reverse, Sag upright, Scorpio upright, all here at 152, which is the Magician and the Queen of Swords. At 53, which is then the Knight of Swords, the Emperor's upright and the Magician reversed. Looking at insecurities and a need for more tools perhaps, or to replace tools or just emotional tools needed here. Letting go of anger or right? It's hunger and anger at the same time. Letting go of being hangry, no longer silenced, obsessed over what to wear, or things not fitting right, moving, ending a marriage, or going visiting without a red couch or a mirror, to see the Queen of Swords in negative exchange with the Ten of Pentacles, family, business, community, or legacy, with dysfunction or loss, or delays between them, or not expressing their true feelings. The Ten of Pentacles reversed, reaping the rewards of separation and heartbreak, the grief and loss and regret, guilt and shame and sadness, of being ousted from the family, business, or community, and now in the present moment is the Tower reversed, after the sudden event, after the epiphanies, free from the King of Wands reversed, rising above a separation, awakening, and the Magician with all tools on board, and an offer for a new life, and justice prevailing with truth and balance here after state of emergency, the breakdown, the break up, or the breakthrough, the social distancing, the bad influences, and the third party hostage awaiting rescue, or the Knight of Wands upright here. Scorpio reversed, Aries upright, Virgo upright, Gemini upright, Cancer reversed, Libra upright, and Sagittarius upright all here. The Emperor, after justice and tools and that new start, may have lost the tools after a fire or sudden event, and no physical reunion, and conflict with the Magician and flame, caught in the woods, stars coming out, moving to peace, with the Six of Cups kids, twins, or soulmates, receiving the Knight of Swords, messenger of truth, from all of the divine feminines around the world, present to romantic tie and ending the nightmare around it, or Aquarius upright and Virgo reversed, traveling or moving so twins can come together, or healing but crazy or going crazy, or parent with dementia, taken away so kids, twins, or soulmates, nostalgic memories can be heard around the world. Social distancing, unable to date, present to romantic suffering and silence that needs to end now. The Knight of Cups reversed and the Four of Cups upright, feeling rejected, moody, jealous, or insincere, and bored of being told what to do, or receiving orders, or being directed at the gate, eyes wide shut, caught in the woods with pants down, perhaps a case of poison ivy too. Drained, sick, no sunshine when she's gone, rising up, realizing he allowed others to boss him, awakening to self-satisfaction and cleaning up their own messes, or cleaning up your own messes. No drama at night or with Cancer full moon, Pisces upright, Leo, Gemini, and Scorpio all reversed, and Cancer upright here. Soon for the twins is Alchemy or Sagittarius upright, after being at war with the Hierophant being defensive, or Taurus, religion, establishment, traditions, marriage, and contracts, and sharing or settling out, and then just getting over it at 216, which is the High Priestess and the Tower. The Hierophant's guarded, 2 Sagittarius, while the Queen of Cups reversed and the Knight of Pentacles upright are offering help to Justice, they could be kids, Justice, Judge, or Libra, and Empress, Taurus, or Aquarius, they're all reversed, holding back an announcement. Justice is upright, the Empress is reversed. At 218, which is the High Priestess and the Moon, or the Queen of Cups reversed, tried to pay off a judge, or the bailiff is approaching the bench, or brings final decree to Libra upright, Taurus reversed, Aquarius reversed here. Or when the Knight of Pentacles stepped up, the Empress reversed choked and got scared, needing to swallow their pride, not heeding the call, or didn't call when they were supposed to. Clearly, there's a breakdown of the Empress reversed, the Queen of Cups reversed, and the Knight of Pentacles upright, passing messages between the Hierophant and Justice, which can be Church and the justice system, or Taurus and Libra, and Justice, Judge, or Libra with ill mother, or Taurus reversed, Aquarius reversed, clearly broke up, broke down, broke in, or broke through with the Empress reversed, Cancer reversed, or Taurus, or mothers on both sides here supporting both parties involved. Twin flames are seeing themselves as the Chariot reversed. The wounded warriors awaken to dysfunction and loss of the wealthy families, business, and communities, and the systems that are broken. Bringing good news and leading the way through retroactive, retrospective, retrograde, and slow motion. Like walking belts at the airport and going up the escalator the wrong way, tripping up, dropping the facade, the act, the pattern, breaking it up, changing it up, just for fun to see what would happen. Ending pain, painful end or but, ending emotional cycle, self-fulfilling prophecy, bringing truth to all. Right here on the twins, like how the twins see themselves, we have literally almost all 4 tens. We have 3 tens and a 9. So we have the 10 of Pentacles reversed, the 10 of Swords upright, the 10 of Cups upright, and the 9 of Wands upright. So literally the Pentacles are done. The Swords and Cups are just in transition, and the physical aspect here, the passion, needs work, the surrender to the pain in the ass. The Chariot broken, the new vehicle needed, or loving attention after ending or needing a ride. Stay optimistic, getting to know each other, and playfulness all come up for the twins, riding the belt to the exit, just to be dumped or get to the garage and find out that your car won't start. Needing a jump. 1, 2, 3, jump at 232, which is the High Priestess and the 6 of Wands, the Journeyman. A kickstart, a kick in the butt. Go, go, go. Around the twins, or how they're seen, is the Queen of Pentacles reversed, presently bored or being present, grounding and integrating, love or an offer. 2 in disconnect or at a distance, fighting or on a quest. Offering 1 cup, but willing to give 2, their backup plan. The block here for the twins is divine justice, of a move, a visit, a divorce, a party being over with Justice or Libra, and Empress or Taurus reversed, Judgment or Aquarius reversed, and the final judgment just came in. Completion and compassion here in a breakup, and this is a breakup of a couple, but also the 10 of Cups family. Don't let the door hit you, in the butt on the way out, is basically the 10 of Cups family saying that to someone. So happy ending? I don't know. It's the 10 of Cups upright, but is it happy? Burdened by the 10 of Pentacles reversed, family, business, or community, reaping the rewards during the separation, while the 10 of Cups upright family, who's got the positive perspective emotionally, is grieving a loss and now so over it. Time out comes out even more so than completion and compassion. Done resting and thinking, or done being at the beach or by the water and thinking about working with the Page of Cups reversed, which can be someone they rejected or someone who's a spoiled brat, at 239, which is High Priestess and the Knight of Cups. And the Knight of Cups was reversed in this read. This also could be rejection of a job or a school or an organization. At night, When all the world's asleep, the questions run so deep for such a simple man. At 240, which is the High Priestess in the Page of Cups, again, the Knight of Pentacles is burdened in the basement or the dungeon, or taking steps to get out of this mess, ending the pain, the painful end, perhaps a spa treatment for twin flames. The Queen of Wands upright and the King of Pentacles upright and the Emperor on top here at the end may be called to the Principal's office, mediation, final judgment, and the Queen of Wands and the King of Pentacles choosing new paths to end the pain and suffering. A need to lay all cards out on the table and pipe in music around the world for all to listen to. At 246, which is the High Priestess and the Six of Cups, the children in the garden, the soulmates, the King of Swords reversed and the King of Cups upright, in the Chariot reversed with the Queen of Pentacles reversed, in separation. Lovers broke up, challenged by the Three of Pentacles, workplace, school, church, place of co-creation. Alchemizing justice in the aftermath of sudden events or epiphanies. Time out is over between Scorpio reversed and Cancer upright, the Knight of Pentacles proposing to end all suffering for twins. The King of Swords left in separation and justice, and the King of Cups without affection, perhaps Scorpio reversed, and challenged by the Three of Pentacles workplace. The Chariot is reversed and broken, or the state of emergency. Alchemizing the Queen of Pentacles reversed in divine justice, no longer silent, kept quiet or muzzled. Scorpio reversed, Cancer upright. At night, the Knight of Pentacles offering help, money, or opportunity to end the weight of the world, Atlas and or ending pain and suffering, to choose a new path, or to choose the twin flames. At 252, the High Priestess and the Queen of Swords, who's upright in this read, and or the Queen of Wands, the King of Pentacles, and the Emperor are together and going their own way. Okay? You can go your own way. That's coming up now. So now let's get into the other read so that we don't waste any time. It's 3654. So the Ten of Wands and then the Page of Swords, which is the message about the weight of the world upon your shoulders. So this first read was done, cut the deck, the SIRIAN Starseed deck at 1:02 p.m. We're going to say this reads at the 37 mark, which is unconditional love. And it's 4:32 on the clock right now. So the SIRIAN Starseed deck for this first read, which was done yesterday at 1:02 p.m. I finished the read at 2:01 p.m., which was really cool because it just inverted the numbers. Before I finished clarifying, F crystals did come up, which is the expansion and contraction of crystals, but also being Christ-like. ALS also came up again, which is Lou Gehrig's disease, but also means cliff, as soon as, like again, and then the all, plot, or to go with the flow, to flow with Christ. So then I finished clarifying at 2:01 p.m. yesterday afternoon. This was for today, though, for the 7th. And the major arcana were Justice, Starseed, which is like the Fool, the Tower. Before the read, Reason came up, which is the Emperor, and Karma, which is Judgment. And after the read, the Hanging Man and Solar Deity came up, Solar Deity being the Sun. We had all twos here, 2 cups, 2 wands, 2 pentacles, and 2 swords. So 2, 2, 2, 2, perfectly balanced. And all about one-to-one relationships, the masculine and the feminine. And the King of Pentacles was the only court card in the read. Before the read, the Page of Wands and the Knight of Wands both came up. And after the read, the Queen of Pentacles came up. So we had the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles, and then the Knight and Page of Wands. We had number-wise, double sevens most significant, which is the 9 of Pentacles, the Sovereign, and then 33, which is the Christ vibration, and the 7 of Wands. We had 1 of the Magician, the 3, 3, and then 7, 8, 9, 10 was significant here. Begin again. 7, 8, 9, 10 was the whole end of the cycle, and then going into 1, 2, 3, jump, right? So jump right into the new cycle. The code line was all about domestic harmony, and the number 10, which is that turn for the better, destiny. And we also had 13, which is the death card, 37, the King of Cups, unconditional love, in a lesser sense, 34 and 57, which are the Eight of Wands and the Three of Swords. In this read, we have, let's see, to see the AI, but it doesn't have to be the AI you're thinking of, artificial intelligence, because the definition of AI, not the acronym, but the word comes up as all different meanings. None of it has to do with the AI. But to see the AI, and if that's how it resonates with you, then that's how you should take it, to the nth degree, the high vibration of the three flashes of lightning, the King of Pentacles show of power, a sap, the essence of a saint. So then there's a lot of acronyms here too that were words I was figuring out, which is very cool. So to see, with your knowing, someone else, perhaps his father, see habitually the crab hiding in their shell to the nth degree. Destined, three lightning flashes, 3 to 1, jump, again comes up here. Mastering Christ-like show of power, the essence of sainthood, the path. The bliss to the nth degree, polarizing without holding, threshold without the hold, no end or boundary. The eve of the King of Pentacles, or master of being Christ-like, or crystals. A harbor porpoise, the now moment. The foolish, simple, ignorant, naive, or scared. The weak, the lazy, the sinful, the extravagant, the odd. The vested, the west, the moat, the city, the wall, the boulevard. To lead, invest in, the conscience, and report the news. Naively invests, odd conscience, now invests westward with news to report at 246, which is the High Priestess and the Six of Cups. The essence of life being key to domestic harmony here. So this first read, and this I'm going to show you all the pictures. This is the read that I'm doing for you now, the first read. That's the main part of the read. Then this is the full read from that one that was done yesterday for today. And the one in front of you that I did first, here is the main read. And then here is the full read. And it's 42, so these pictures are shown around 42. If you want to timestamp that, you can. Okay. So this read starts with the Ten of Cups upright. And beneath it was reason and karma both reversed, which reason is the Emperor and karma is the Judgment card. Page of Wands upright, the Knight of Wands reversed, and the Three of Pentacles reversed. So emotional fulfillment here, after the Emperor reversed, out of control, abusing their power, or going through ego death and stepping down. The Page of Wands inspired, and the Knight of Wands crashed with issues at work, of third-party interference. The Ten of Cups, happy ending. The Page of Pentacles, opportunity or student of hard work, is not working. And the Hierophant, commitment or student of marital bliss state, commitment to self and emotional fulfillment here. Destiny of the Hermit, the Star, the Healer, the dreams coming true. With issues at work, detoxing chaos. The Wounded Warrior Lover, mediating the Rainbow Bridge. Not working out or finding fulfillment in overworking. Or Libra, Virgo, and Aquarius, all with issues working together to detox the wounded warrior, to let go of their wounds, to let their guards down. Lovers' bliss is overworking together. Or perhaps lovers mediating families, or the wounded warrior between Capricorn reversed and Gemini upright, divine lovers who are happy, overworking, or with what's not working, or Gabriel's bridging the gap at work. Present to synchronicities of recovering the Emperor reversed, or options to recover the Emperor reversed, or orchestrating heads rolling, or finding out who did it, a deception at work. Okay, so the other situation is the Emperor could be, an ill parent or grandparent, or an ill boss. Okay, but otherwise it's not a positive energy. So children come up here, and beneath that was, it is safe to love. The Emperor reversed, coming clean, getting clean, or cleaning up by letting go a little or spending a little on emotional fulfillment and their dreams, ankle bracelets but no Mary Janes, pushing someone out of bed to go out so they can have some time alone with their dream girl or guy. Compassion comes up here, and beneath it self-love, deception at work and a need for compassion, 99 bottles of beer on the wall, or leaving work by the new moon. The King of Swords is upright, hiding their face, getting over loss, regret, the Page of Swords and Page of Pentacles. At night, running or taking the dogs out, Cancer or Pisces and Leo, or busy nights with activities. And this is like the kids getting out of the house at night. Foot in light chamber, Lion chained, or Leo with braces or on leash, along with man in the moon, all looking in the same direction, west to northwest. Leo or strength of emotional fulfillment, and the happy family or happy ending, and no longer working with the Emperor reversed, star, or seeking their own stardom now, and compassion for one with Cancer through work at 316, which is the Empress and the Tower. So tempted by the Holy Grail, reunion, choosing new path of rest and relaxation, the 5D connection with receiving big love from synchronicities, and gambling for love, present to the gift of the moment, heaven in their eyes. The King of Cups reversed and the Six of Cups up. The Six of Cups reversed as well here, not doing so well today, but they were after this because in the second read they were both upright. In the recent past here is injustice of the King of Cups reversed, presenting the whole truth to the Queen of Wands reversed, juggling with the Sovereign and inspired to clean up their act, of the Queen of Wands reversed, juggling Sovereign and the Page of Wands kids, coming clean or cleaning up about the Three of Cups upright, reunion, joy, party, or social life, with prisoner Queen of Cups reversed, not sharing in self-satisfaction with the King of Cups reversed, or the inequity between the two of them, the King and Queen, finding satisfaction alone. The foundation at the root of the matter is the Eight of Swords upright, destined or Libra, at home or to union with the High Priestess secret or psychic abilities, Pisces or Virgo, grounding and integrating, letting go of draining energies, illness, overexposure, or needing sun and or vacation. The center energy being the Seven of Wands upright, rising above the drama, the fire, the King of Wands, wounded warrior, implementing how to free themselves from upside down world, or guarding plan with Aries, where the cycle is almost done. The Divine Feminine in the 5D, and then challenged by the King of Pentacles reversed after sudden event or an epiphany, and that can be an explosion, an eruption, any kind of event, and an orgasm as well. The Page of Swords spreading the word to or about the Emperor reversed. The Queen of Pentacles reversed after sudden event, making him feel bad, hanging out in limbo, with the World reversed or upside down, and the Capricorn upright and Pisces reversed, or Divine Masculine upright and Divine Feminine reversed, lovers. The Knight of Cups offering love to the Knight of Wands reversed, taking advantage and turning away or falling short, not expressing their true feelings. The Two of Cups is upright here, detoxing chaos, with Aries and Scorpio and Sag reversed, with Capricorn upright and reversed, as well as Pisces upright and reversed here, which is very interesting because Pisces and Capricorn both came up as both upright and reversed in the second read too. The Page of Pentacles upright, hurting themselves to be perfect, lovers in heated exchange, with the Queen of Pentacles reversed, drained, sick, tired, or needing a vacation or overexposed. To the King of Wands, divorced, with child, or the King of Wands with Taurus, moon or rising. And the Page of Cups, loving child or message, making him feel bad, or the Page of Cups, heartbroken, in deception, or with Cancer, moon or rising. Now is the Starseed upright, received a big download, offering love from a place of clarity, the King of Swords upright and the King of Pentacles reversed. The Knight of Wands, passionate about the workplace of the one suffering in silence, with Leo in their chart perhaps, or a jogger, or a pet walker, or she's like the wind, Guinevere. A fresh start, or hail comes in, or Hail Marys at 0 point, lovers closing the distance gap, and the Queen of Pentacles reversed, implementing a plan, coming clean about imbalance, not sharing, debt, inequity, with stubborn bull in a losing battle, or a bold move to the Knight of Swords, messenger of truth, or to meet up, to offer a new life of contentment, dumping a load, confessing after the fact, and the Knight of Wands and Knight of Swords in the Chariot, bulls in split with Ten of Pentacles reversed, family, business, or community, making a bad call at 344, which is the Empress, and the 44, which is the Four of Cups, grounding and integrating and mastering of love. Or Cancer and Libra reversed, frustrated, with Aquarius reversed, and the Ten of Pentacles, family, business, or community, in ending a nightmare of casual flirtation and or sex, and offering a new life, grieving separation before dawn, or by the new moon, or with Cancer, moon or rising. Soon is the Nine of Swords reversed, suffering in silence, the Lover's Hangman, and the Divine Feminine in the 5D world, insecure without tools to find peace with the Page of Cups child star, or message of love from self-satisfaction, or arrogant star, healer or dream, and holding back an announcement of music, or the Nine of Pentacles sovereign. Twin flames are seeing themselves as the Tower reversed after the sudden events, right after the epiphanies, standing up to others about a negative past or a falling out, an end, a death, dark night of the soul, transition, separation, a broken heart, with the Hermit shedding light and imprisoned all at the same time, or putting one on hold while dealing with heart issues, injustice of the Empress in a heated exchange, or Libra reversed and Taurus upright arguing with each other, or Scorpio while Virgo is checked out, or Hermit shedding light on another's pain while Scorpio is on the outs, and Libra reversed and Taurus upright with delays due to death, end, or Scorpio. Stay optimistic, getting to know each other, engagement, and heart-to-heart conversations all come up for the twins here. Around the twins are how they're seen as the Three of Wands upright, present to flame, walking away from group or joy or reunion. Resting in 5D connection with the Queen of Cups reversed, emotionally fulfilled with group holding them up. Or the Divine Masculine walks away from the group and the Queen of Cups no longer resonating with them, with the Ten of Cups emotional family or community. The block for the twins is the Seven of Cups upright, the stairway to heaven, dumping a load and dreams coming true, and stepping up to the plate, spreading the word, steps up and to the side, west. Domestic harmonize. Karmic completion, though, even more so, and teaching and learning. Separate and to connecting. Strumming her pain with his fingers, offering new life, a diamond in the rough. The Queen of Swords reversed, turning their back on a new path. Wanting closure with Divine Feminine and 5D, a new life ending, and sexual conflict and flirtation, the guilt and the shame, the heartbreak and the deception. The Ten of Pentacles reversed, family, business, or community, made a bad call, deliberating, unable to understand or conceive of suffering and silence, ending stress and nightmare, to offer new life to Hermit in Mary Magdalene cave, apart from the group, on a break by the water, to hang out with the Queen of Pentacles reversed with Leo in their chart, or just drained, tired, in need of sun and fun. 404, again, here comes up the 4 for the year 4 before Christ. 404, taming the beast, being strong, ego being up and down and up again. The Ten of Cups prison, anxieties and fear after the sudden events or epiphanies or orgasm, present to flame. The injustice of rising from the ashes. Twin towers, two twin flames, that's my CD. And the challenge being the King of Pentacles reversed, suffering in silence, seeing synchronicities, taking steps to receive a fresh start, a big download, a big bomb dropped, as diamond is exposed from rock, in the rough, out in the cold, exposed to the elements, the beach by the water, hanging with the Queen of Pentacles reversed, in need of sun or vacation. The Ten of Cups in justice, with Leo, pet, strength, or health, imprisoned and rising above for a fresh start, and challenged by the King of Pentacles reversed, or no more Akashic records. Post sudden event or suffering in silence, and present to flame and third energy, ascending to heaven, the 5D world, the diamond in the rough, and now what to do with it. Taking a break to figure it out, hanging out in new perspectives with the Queen of Pentacles reversed, sick, tired, overexposed, or just needing sun and vacation at 410, which is the Emperor, and a turn for the better. Okay. All right, so now I'm going to pull a card for you guys. It's 55:05 right then, and it's 4:50 on the clock. 55:05 is the Truth and the 5 of the Hierophant, and then 4:50 is the Emperor and the 10 of Cups, that emotional fulfillment. So for everybody watching, the best and highest good of all is concerned, what do we need to know? What do we need to learn for the twins today? What is the takeaway from both of these reads for the 7th? Happy birthday, Jesus. Let's go ahead. So let's clear all blocks to positive energy flow in all chakra layers, auric layers, grounding and galactic cords across all dimensions of time, space, matter, and realities for the highest good of all is concerned. And fill that empty space with only beautiful divine love and diamond crystalline light. And so it is. So let's see what the card is. Okay. The Magician and the Mirror. How perfect. The Knight of Swords is 53. The Messenger of Truth. And really this is about getting all his tools on board. Okay, and that's going back and forth a bit here. And that goes with the tool, the ego. So if the ego goes up, the tools go down. The ego goes down, the tools go up. That's the message I'm getting right now. And then these two are coming out together. The 11 of Justice of the Cornucopia and the 37 of the King of Cups, which was upright in this read. That confidence of unconditional love, the third chakra, Archangel Shemuel. All right, and you see that the colors are very much matching in these two cards. All right, so if you want ego, no tools. If you want tools, no ego. Okay, that's the message coming through with this time, the Magician in the Mirror. Okay, and this could be a father and son energy as well. And there's a lot of abundance between them. There is justice between them too. This could be a father and a son legally fighting their father. It could be a boss as well. But this one being unconditional love, and this one being in their truth, if they let go of their ego. That's the issue, and that could come up as the Emperor energy as well. And then we have the Angel of Balance, which is the 48, the 8 of Cups, walking away and within to find balance, like knowing when to walk away. This also can be, a father with their kids right here, and the abundance between them, okay? These are all positive energy, and these were all upright in the read. Okay. So the bottom of the deck is all tied up, and the 23 is the King of Wands. And beneath that, and he's reversed in this read, so it's actually taking this away, not being all tied up anymore. And then the 52, the Queen of Swords, is upright here, holding the moon in place so it doesn't fall. The Goddess of the Moon. So the underlying energies of the King of Wands, the King of Wands is reversed. The Queen of Swords is upright. It's like she's being a place, how it's like the Atlas and Hercules, holding up the rock. It's like, remember how, Atlas is holding up the weight of the world, and Hercules comes and says that he'll take it for him for a minute, so he'll go into and deal with the dragon's form. And then he'll come right back, right? So, of course, Atlas does the right thing and comes back. And Hercules, tricks him into taking the world again so he can get out of it. And I'm definitely getting that. Like, this is someone holding up the world, and this is the King of Wands reversed. No longer playing coy or all tied up. Right? This is Hercules playing Atlas. And then they're changing their ways, no longer doing that. Very interesting there. And this could be referencing some rivalry, sibling rivalry, as whether it's women or men. It could be sibling rivalry that's like Atlas and Hercules, where they're constantly competing with each other for who's stronger. And then we have the strong, the matriarch here, perhaps spurring them on, right? The competition. But this is coming up upright the emotional fulfillment of strength and emotional fulfillment regarding these two here. And then the deceit behind that. So some kind of fishy stuff here. It's like a mother spurring, two brothers to always compete with each other. And causing dissension amongst the ranks, causing other issues. Anyway, that's coming up. That's the underlying energy. The ones that came out, though, were very positive, but it definitely could be a son and father working things out, or a boss and a son. It could also even be a brother who's much older than the other brother, or it can be a father and their children finding abundance. So let's see what Scooby-Doo has to say. Okay, 5 of Swords, which is that defensive energy, which definitely came up in the read. It was coming up next to the Hierophant, or the Taurus energy here. And this is like the enemy offering their hand. And then the 3 of Wands reversed, which is looking back at the past, or living in the past. This is someone offering to go back to the past, or to come together to look back at the past. The 3 of Wands was upright in this read in front of you, is the last one, but now it's coming up here, though, as beware of the one offering their hand, coming from the 5 of Swords place, right? Because they're still at war within, right? They might want to drag you back to the past again. So just use your discernment. And then we have the 7 of Wands here, right? This is feeling defenseless to this. But know where it's coming from. Is it coming from a noble place, right? Or is it deceit? The bottom of the deck is the King of Wands, right? So doing everything, right? Doing it all on one leg. Doing too much as usual. And then we have the 2 of Swords beneath that. This is getting clarity in the situation. So maybe falling off the swing is just what somebody needed to get clarity. It might throw them off balance for a minute, but then they get up and suddenly realize something. That I can do it all. But then offering themselves again, maybe to people who they shouldn't be offering to. So it can go both ways here. Use your discernment in what people are offering you, or what you're planning to offer someone else. Are you offering to someone who has screwed you over in the past, who had 3 strikes again, and then 3 strikes again, and then 3 strikes again, and you still are letting them do the same thing to you? It's just being called to use your discernment, right? About who to let in and who not to let in to your energy field. So from the journey of love, and remember, that's not with your thoughts, it's with your body. How do you feel when that person presents themselves? What is your first feeling? That's why they say you have to go with your first feeling, because then your thoughts start coming into play. And your thoughts will lie to you. Your body doesn't. Your heart doesn't lie to you. What is your heart doing? Journey of love for the twins. What is the last guidance for the twins today? The breaking of them. 65 is the King of Pentacles. And the breaking. There's a bunch right after that. So let's see. The bottom of the deck is the coming together of the 66, which is the Queen of Pentacles. So we have the King and Queen of Pentacles. And gifts received, which is the transition here. So someone receives gifts, and the Queen of Pentacles is coming up in positive, coming together here. Come together right now over me. And that came up recently. And then here's the King of Pentacles. So the King and Queen of Pentacles are here. She's already stabilized. And then the breaking of the King of Pentacles is here. The breaking in. And then this clump came up all together. So we have the Heart Fire, which is the Magician. And there's the 7, January 7th, Shifting Universes, with the music here. I got the music in me. I got the music in me. 27 is the Ace of Wands, the ethereal touch, light as a feather. 19 of the Sun and Shakti, the feminine fire. The 36 of the Ten of Wands, the weight of the world upon your shoulders, the Atlas energy. The cosmic butterfly, the mother's milk. And her grace, the 17, which again is the 1-7. Okay, her grace. So in the breaking of the King of Pentacles comes the flower, the rose. And it's funny because one of the words I put in today, you know how they change it because it doesn't come up. It became, one of the words was rose. The red rose of the magician, the shifting universes of the music and the symbols, the 7 of the chariot, the ascension vehicle. They're saying music and symbols, sound and symbols is your shifting universe. The 27 of the passion, the flame, the third energy, the ethereal touch, the light, the softness, the featheriness, that the music and the flowers are lightening us up. And both of them came up in the read today, right? The flower smelling like a flower as opposed to smelling like fruit came up. And then the piped in music around the world also came up as being very significant here. The 19 of the Sun, which is empowering the masculine within the feminine, empowering the feminine. And there's a breast in both of these pictures, right? So the mother's milk. So there's a breast in this picture of the Shakti, and there's a breast in this picture of the cosmic butterfly. The Sun and the Atlas here. The Sun and the weight of the world. So it's coming up the mother and the sun, right? The sun and Gaia. The cosmic butterfly and the Shakti. And then the 17 of the star, which is her grace. And the chakras are coming up here as well. So we have 5 cards here, 6 cards here in the clump, plus the 1 is the 7. The 1 is the 7. There's the 1 and 7 again. Today is Jesus' birthday. 1-7, 1-7, 1-7 at the end, and I just said 1-7 again because there's 6 plus 1 makes 7. And it is the breaking of the King of Pentacles. Breaking down of the ego. Again, saying to the masculine, if you want your tools, you have to let go of your ego. If you want to keep your ego, you lose your tools. And there's the mother's milk. It's coming up as the extra, you know, like the fat. The extra, like the pearl, right? The pearl is what is made from the bacteria getting in. The beauty that comes from that. And it's the same thing like when you get pregnant. It's something extra getting into you, like a bacteria getting into your body, and then your body builds up a rejection, and the rejection becomes a baby. That's the message they're giving me right now. So just like the pearl is the baby, and the milk that feeds the world, which is Gaia. The lightness of the feminine and the power that she is. It's from her lightness she gets her power. Because you see how the red is going to the blue and back and forth again. So this is the root chakra going up to the higher chakras, right up to the blues. And there's even a little bit of purple in there in the shift. And then to the ethereal, which goes up to the white and the gold. And then back to the root again. Back to the root and up to the confidence of the solar plexus, and then to the breast, which is right there above the solar plexus, right? There's the solar plexus shining and showing you, along with the sacral chakra saying it's right behind, and now we're up to the breast, which is the heart, her grace, as we go up to the blue and purples again. The 17, the star. Healing, the shining your light. It's your choice, right? It's always your choice, ego or light. And in the breaking of him, the King of Pentacles here. Okay? And this is in the Queen and King of Pentacles coming together. So I'm going to read the breaking to you, 65. It says you are breaking apart. You might not understand it at all. There's not so much to be understood, but the simplicity doesn't mean it's easy to endure. You may worry that you're going too far, but that you may not recover or ever come back together again. But what can you do? You can hold back from the divine love that calls you, that lures you to becoming all that you are, to remembering your divine nature. Well, you could try, but for what purpose? Temporary rest before the storm is best. So take the rest if you need it, then dive into the storm. Let yourself be brokenhearted by the divine so that you can become your truth, become all you are meant to be. It is better to have the heart broken so that it grows than to be brokenhearted by thinking that you must protect yourself from love. This oracle brings compassionate guidance that no matter what sadness or anger, despair or frustration you may feel, you're being pulled apart not by dark forces, but by the loving embrace of the divine as it strips you of that which would keep you from making or from divine realization. Let go and break. It is going to be the making of you. Love. Love is a special closeness that sings from the heart, that warms my days and nights, that feels good and makes me smile, that makes me glad to be alive. Make sure you drink your water, get your rest, get your joy, get your nature. Make sure you get outside and put your face in the sun to get those colds and rays coming in every day. And rise and be loved, guys. I will see you very soon. Have an amazing night. Bye.